This is the future.
This is the walk Osi, let me try to pronounce his name. Umenyiora. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong. This is the walk Osi Umenyiora is talking about down here, walking with the wounded 2015 in Brhon. Okay, so let's listen. 1 minute and 38 seconds and screenshot. I'm sorry.
Prince Harry donned his trainers to join injured veterans on a section of their Walk of Britain journey for the Walking with the Wounded charity. The ex-servicemen and women are walking 1,000 miles in a 72-day expedition throughout mainland UK. Harry joined them in Shropshire for a 17-mile section of their journey. The team of 6 plus the Prince strolled through country lanes in the sunshine, with Harry waving at onlookers in cars. The Walk of Britain began in Scotland on August 22nd and will finish on November 1st at Buckingham Palace. All of the core team have physical or cognitive injuries sustained in the line of duty. Prince Harry has supported WWTW since the charity was formed, taking part in their trek to the North Pole in 2011 and South Pole in 2013. He was also patron of their Everest expedition in 2012. WWTW offers assistance to veterans who have been physically, mentally or socially disadvantaged by their service.
Oh, there he is.
Assist them in gaining
There he is here. Who was just saying he went way, way, way back. I think that's him.
independence through new long-term careers outside the military.
Is it? He does his thing and he move on. People will never have known if, well, it was in the UK, but me, personally, I would not know if the squad didn't go and dig and find it. Right? There are Team Harry on ITV, the NFL show panel for the Super Bowl special. Hang on though, because one of the 3 guys, okay, I read this is the same thing is being repeated here. Okay, fun fact, Prince Harry has been, pause. Prince Harry has been the patron of every WWTW expedition since the first expedition to the North Pole in 2011. North Pole Walk. Then he make a, maybe that's not the same thing where his wiener was frozen. But anyway, let's listen to that. There's Harry. Whoa.
Are you ready for this?
Not as ready as these guys are, but I'm just here to give them as much support as possible. So yeah, I haven't had as much time to train, but it's today a huge amusement. They're going to see me on a pair of whatever they're called skis this afternoon. So it should be entertaining for all of us.
That's why we've chosen to have a little private ski first, so that Mooch can get his feet sorted. But Harry can get used to the skis. They're very special skis. We have mountain skis with skins on. So this kind of skiing you see on TV where they fly away in the Olympics is not the kind of skiing. We are walking on skis.
Wow. I think he made reference to that in his book, and when he went to promote the book on the Tonight Show with what's the guy, and he was talking about his winner, what happened to his Tajay. Didn't I say it correctly? Okay, Prince Harry 20. Okay, this part will be on our part of Pure Service because this has to do with charity. I didn't know it was long. Okay, Prince Harry 2013 walked to the South Pole. Thread. Okay, let's see here. In the video below, Prince Harry and a group of wounded veterans took part in Walking with the Wounded South Pole Allies Challenge 2013. There will be some screenshots.
Antarctica. 13 million square kilometers of snow and ice, and the setting for an extraordinary challenge.
It's ridiculous that a place like this should exist.
Led by expedition patron Prince Harry.
I'm honoured and privileged to be here with these guys.
4 wounded British soldiers.
There's not a single person doing this that isn't feeling knackered, sore to the core.
Are taking on teams from the Commonwealth and America.
This has been the toughest thing I've done since I've been blind.
Oh my God.
To race over 200 kilometers to the South Pole.
I think he's just completely lost it. I got frozen hands.
It's a journey that will challenge the wounded.
Easy, you're gonna feel very dizzy.
And the non-wounded alike.
It just feels as though it's getting worse and worse. This Antarctica jumped up, bit me in the ass.
As it becomes a struggle for survival.
We are simply not going to do it. And that means we've failed.
In the coldest, windiest, and driest place on Earth.
Wow. Wasn't that the one his brother's jealous about everything, but he was upset that they didn't invite him. So there's another one here. No, I don't think it's this one. Okay, welcome to Football Fan. Our notification are crazy tonight. So that was 14 hours ago. There's a lot of conversation about how Prince Harry and Osi Umenyiora, okay, I'm pronouncing it wrong, and Dan Marino came together to help us support veterans. So let's see here. There's Dan Marino. There he is here. Oh my God, I'm thinking of Ace Ventura, the Miami Dolphin. Oh my God, go watch that part. He's missing his dookie. That's what that just came to mind. And we just saw a video of that. So there they are here. And there he is here. See that connection? This is what the UK just effed up. This is what the UK just effed up by doing this to Harry and his wife. And I told you, Harry and Meghan's union, it's I compare it with what the 2020 election in the UK and the US did. People are starting to wake up. All right, we're not over it yet. We're still fighting. We have to, the 2024 election that's coming up in this November is very critical. But the UK have lost it. They didn't take advantage of anything. But perhaps Harry and Meghan's wedding union will open some of the people's eyes. Okay, I fear Sussex Squad. What? Did I just read that? I fear Sussex Squad. Why? Let me go into that. Receipt. This is what William should be out doing as the heir to the throne, but no, he's too lazy, proud, and sitting to be crowned, which may never even happen. Okay, excellent fundraising idea, marathon, hiking, walkathon. Okay, and that's how it's done. Okay, Osi was it in one of the Super Bowl ad spreading games across the world. There was a time, I think, was it for basketball? They were trying to bring football to the UK or something, like a different league, not league, maybe I don't know. I thought there was, but let me go into that. It seems like there's more. I'm not gonna play this again. Okay, this part will be on our part of pure service, and race over 200 kilometers and temperature up to negative 45 Celsius to the South Pole. The first few minutes and the last few minutes, oh my God, pause. YouTube is very, very strict with those videos. Okay, the first few minutes and the last few minutes of the documentary have been included in the thread. You can watch the entire video, 46 minutes, on YouTube. Okay, so go there and watch it, but I'll just, oh shit, there's a lot. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's watch this at least 6 minutes. I need to finish though.
Will inspire their fellow wounded.
For some of them lying in a hospital bed, being told you may never walk again, or you're going to be restricted for the rest of your life. hopefully they can associate themselves in some shape or form with someone in one of those teams and go, well, if they can do it, I can do anything. And that's the point. That is the point of this whole adventure, in my mind.
All 4 of the British team are amputees.
Wow.
Captain Ibi Ali's arm was severed by a roadside bomb. Major Kate Philp lost her leg to an IED. Captain Guy Disney's leg was destroyed by a rocket-propelled grenade. And Sergeant Duncan Slater lost both legs when his vehicle was blown up. Already, pulling 80-kilo sleds is testing fragile, rebuilt bodies.
Wow. And this is the thing. Harry understands that. And with that Invictus, and one of the videos I recorded tonight, or this morning I should say, is that regarding the Invictus, they're trying to get it back to the UK. They want to host it somewhere in the UK. And the squad are saying no, and they raise a lot of really concern, the disrespect that the UK people, the decision makers who be using the military to do their bidding for them on the battlefield, you're disrespecting them. And then Harry, look at all the things that he's doing after the fact that their body have been dismembered and those people have already used these people to do their bidding for them, and then you discard them, and there's Harry trying to build them back up. You're disrespecting Harry. Oh my God. The logic of the UK for overconfidence in themselves and to always be putting people down, I think it's starting to, eating them up. But let's continue.
Ground underfoot is a sea of sastrugi, frozen waves of unforgiving ice.
Everyone's learning the hard way. If you screw up out here, you get punished.
3,000 meters above sea level on the Antarctic plateau, high altitude saps even the strongest.
There ain't much oxygen up here to suck in. Every breath you have to take another one.
They've traveled 16,000 kilometers to be here. The next 200 will be by far the greater journey.
We've got a very narrow advantage. They keep pushing that out at the moment.
The polar routine is 2 hours racing, followed by 10 minutes break for 9 hours a day.
Well, we're going at a steady 3.3 kilometers per hour.
Each team has a polar guide. For the Brits, it's Conrad Dickinson.
At the moment, we're in the lead, so I'm quite pleased with the team.
At the first break, the team takes stock. In the punishing cold, double amputee Duncan has to take extra care.
Old Stumpy's getting a bit sweaty, so I'm gonna drop.
Wow. There will be a lot of screenshots. If you guys want to watch this without any interruption, I don't know, find it on YouTube, okay? Now there's another 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Dickinson.
At the moment, we're in the lead, so I'm quite pleased with the team.
At the first break, the team takes stock. In the punishing cold, double amputee Duncan has to take extra care.
Old Stumpy's getting a bit sweaty, so I'm gonna dry him off, because if I was to let that stay as it was, it'd freeze, and that's not a good day.
Wow.
At one point you're out in Afghan on ops, the next day you're in hospital in a lot of pain.
Duncan was blown up in 2009. 12 months later, both his lower legs were removed.
It takes a long time to get over that one. You've got to kind of find out who you are again and what makes you tick.
Hey, there they are.
Wow.
Kate is struggling with the altitude.
Next time, it's just like having a handbrake on me.
Okay.
Kate's vehicle was hit by an IED in 2008. She chose to have what was left of her shattered leg removed.
Wow.
When I take my prosthetic off and I look at my stump, it's so much more normal now than it was. There are times when I've looked at it and inspected it quite closely and thought, oh gosh, what a funny looking thing it is, or whatever, but I think you can become quite objective about it.
What's the distance, Conrad?
Now.
Guy lost his right leg in Afghanistan in 2009.
There are things that I won't be able to do now. You know, my soldiering career is now over, which is tough.
He left the army earlier this year, but not before serving a second tour as an amputee.
I'm a strong believer that you just get on with life, and I was very conscious of making that decision when I was injured.
This is sad, and the reason I say it's sad, not only to the state that they are now, when we look our representative, our politician, they're not making things any easier. It's like they're looking for war. It's because it's not them who's gonna be doing all those heavy fighting. Not just in the US, everywhere around the globe. All right, let's watch this.
I kind of hope that as a charity we've kind of given a little bit back to these people who've given so much to us. Something that they can hold on to for really the rest of their life.
It's been quite a tough couple of weeks. It's been a little bit more jeopardy than I would have hoped for. These people I started meeting in September last year. They are completely different individuals now to the ones we met. They've all grown, and there are 12 people who leave Antarctica in a better place. There are people who've been walking here with shadows alongside them of people who've lost their lives. And it's very hard to keep that there, and I just hope this is the moment they can look to their futures. We've got a double amputee, a blind person, people with appalling burns, people with mental injury. And I hope people see these young men and women and they're inspired to actually, out of their dark place, get up and move forward.
For many of the wounded, it's the start of their new period of their recovery, when they prove to themselves they can still do incredible feats brilliantly.
After 13 days, 200 kilometers and 7 medical emergencies, all 12 wounded soldiers ski to the South Pole.
This is the future.
I'm so happy for them. It's brilliant. They've done so well. Every single person, but especially those 12 guys and girls. Good job. Really good job.
The institution effed up big time. Big time. This is Harry, the only member of the royal family who's showing the little people who's serving the crown. He's appreciate them. They kick him out. This is a different type of war. I think that is. Okay? It's impossible. It is impossible for the tabloid to attack him because he was the only member of the royal family who appreciate veterans, people who serve the crown, who risk their life for the crown, and then to remove him. This, I hope the UK look deep. This is a different type of war. What the paper in the UK just did, it's leaving the UK vulnerable. Because now you have all these people who appreciate Harry for what he did for them, who, I don't know, I'm not putting things in people's head, but this is me thinking out loud and sharing it with you, Who will want to risk their life for the crown if this is the way they're treating him? Tell me. And then they still at it. I don't know. Did this play already? Another 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm sorry I'm showing screenshot. It's because YouTube is gonna flag the video if I just let it play. Alright, let's.
So happy for them.
I think I
Brilliant. They've done so well. Every single person, but especially those 12 guys and girls. Good job. Really good job.
Hey, not Kelly.
Wow.
I'm a mess.
Wow.
You're a good guy. From now on, you always enjoy the cold.
It's good. Yeah, very good. It's nice to finally be here. It's a phenomenal experience, one I find myself very lucky to have been a part of.
It's just such a privilege to be here, and regardless of the fact that I've only skied half the distance, it's still absolutely incredible to be here. It really is, and I couldn't be here with a better bunch of people.
I think the achievement as a group is more important to me than anything else. We've managed to get our team to the South Pole through not just the actual terrain, but physical and psychological hurdles have been overcome, and we've gone through that as a team.
What happened in Afghan took my legs, it didn't take my spirit. You know, I've needed help out here, but you still try. You know, you still give it your best shot when you can, and I think that's what's important. So I guess that's the old me, you know. So yeah, hopefully things are on the up.
Look what happens when when so many people come together, you can achieve pretty much anything.
As Afghan and other conflicts cease, we've got to come together. We have to ensure that these guys and girls, succeed in every possible way they can in the lives that they choose to lead. I'm honoured and privileged to be here with these guys. It's been very special.
Okay, so watch. It's somewhere on YouTube. I don't know what it's called, but for you to watch it completely. I think those people came to emotion to see, with their condition, and they were able to do this hard journey. I'm looking at it. I don't know. I don't like the cold, but I could see it's very difficult. Prince Harry is the only member of the royal family who completed the grueling trek. All right, so let's go to the next tweet. So from this point on, everything will be on our part of pure service. All right, so there's that here. Love that. You have jumped into the talk. All right, welcome, football fans. Our notification are crazy tonight. Here's a lot of conversation about Prince Harry, Osi Umenyiora, and then Marino came together to help us support veterans. So there's that here. I shared this, but let's look at it one more time. There's that. And there's that. All right, I'm not gonna go into that. It's like it's looping again. I just came from it before. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay, I share that, but someone keeps on different people's retweeting it. Prince doing charity work with the NFL many years ago. So there it is here. I shared that already. Okay, I love our squad who receive stock footage videos. Okay, so let's go to the next one. This has nothing to do with that, but the next few tweets, I'm just gonna leave it for our part of pure service. All right, so there's this Prince freaking Harry. 15 seconds only. That's from the F1. There's a music, so I just muted. Okay, arrived at Formula 1 race day in Austin, Texas. And I believe I have a video regarding that on APTS Team Sussex. All right. Any comments? So they won't be at the Super Bowl. That's all. This is from October last year. What? Today? It's from October last year when Prince Harry was guest of the Mercedes Formula 1 team in Austin. Okay, so that's that. This is my last one. Okay. And God knows when I'm going to be able to edit it. All right. So Invictus Game Foundation posted this, and I had put it on my community board. Wheelchair curling is coming to the Invictus game. It's harder than it looks. I could imagine even doing it without being in the wheelchair. I could see it's difficult. Okay, it's harder than it looks. It takes tremendous amount of skills and accuracy, and we are excited for the competitors to try it at the Invictus Game Vancouver Whistler 2025, presented by ATCO. All right, so let's look. There's the curls. Wow, that's a nice facility. All right, let's read some of the comment. Can't wait, how excited, where to go, IG25. This looks amazing. That's an ad. Awesome. The adaptive sport is so amazing. I can't wait to watch and support. Wow, I will think this will be extremely difficult. Yeah, I think so too. I can't wait to watch online repeat of these games. Much respect. This is going to be exciting. Invictus Game Winter Game 2025. Curling is so addictive to watch. I'm excited it's joining the Winter Invictus Game. Wow, so going to watch that. This look incredible. This is going to be amazing. This is going to be amazing. Okay, so that is it. So this is 2 videos in one is gonna be, I believe, on Pure YTE, and the other one is gonna be for our part of Pure Service.
Evolution. This is the future. This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
You realize once you have access or a voice that people are willing to listen to, with that comes a lot of responsibility.
We're a fantastic team. We know we are, and we hope to, over time, try and have as much impact for all the things that we care about as much as possible.
Today is April 6, 2023. It is 2:44 p.m. So I have a little bit of time, and I thought, let me get this initial video out. Whenever I have time, I'll record. So this is the first video for this channel. Well, I should say second video, because I did like an introduction in terms of what this channel will be focusing on, more in terms of background of Harry and Meghan kind of thing, and things that they have said in the past. So I decided to create this channel to focus mostly on their charitable work. I don't know which direction I'm gonna go with it, but it will be definitely focused on their charitable work. So I thought, since I have the time, let me go over their website to give a basic idea of where they're coming from. And I was looking at their website before I started recording. One of the things I was thinking of doing was to highlight each of these organizations they have helped or they're part of, then I said, you know, let me just read, go over their webpage, and then go over the impact report. And then maybe another video, I'll do a review of the organization.